I spent about 18 years all the way through high school in New Jersey, then came to University of Connecticut where I graduated with a BA in communications in 2000. And then I decided to stay on and go to law school at Quinnipiac University School of Law, where I received my JD with a concentration in health law, in my health law certificate in 2003 as well. And then I took the Connecticut bar, and I was admitted to both that as well as the federal bar the following year. And then after that, I had a brief stint at the public defender's office where I worked one-on-one with some criminal clients. Then I joined the law office of Kevin Ferry in 2004. So I've been at the firm for about 14 years now. My specialties include personal injury, criminal defense, also some workman's compensation and medical malpractice as well too, primarily personal injury. The general philosophy of the firm is just to advocate as vigorously as we can for our clients, but also at the same time intertwining the law into compassion and understanding our clients' needs. And that's our first goal, is to make sure that their needs are met and satisfied. And then the most consistent thing that I hear from people and the reviews that I get is that I don't just leave the law at the table. It's a much more of a connection there. I want to find out how the client's doing. How are you feeling today? Is the therapy that you're in working? Are you happy with the provider that we set you up with? Really, again, understanding their needs and helping them individually. I think a client should come to me because I believe in the motto, fight for what you believe in and never stop fighting for those beliefs. I think a lot of attorneys lose sight of the fact that when the client first comes to you, you see a name with a face, but then you lose track of that person. We don't do that here at the law office of Kevin Ferry. Once you're our client from day one until the case ends. And that means constant communication with me personally. You're not going to just deal with staff. You're not going to deal with the secretary picking the phone. We'll have that one-on-one communication, whether that's on the phone, through email, text. I text late at night, early in the morning, a lot of my clients. I have that one-on-one relationship with them. And the thing that I think clients like is, number one, that one-on-one contact. Number two, that level of compassion and feeling like I'm trying to understand their needs, meet their needs. And then three, I think, is realizing that I won't stop fighting until the job is done, until I get what they deserve and get what they're looking for. I think the difference between our firm and a lot of the big box type firms is that once we have a case, it's our case. My cases are my cases. Now, the nice thing about having two other attorneys in the office is that we all collaborate together on those cases. So we'll run ideas, suggestions, past each other, go over things. But at the end of the day, as my client, you're going to be communicating with me. And some of the bigger firms, I think because they have such a huge volume of cases and there are so many attorneys, you can easily get tossed from one attorney to the next. And you never know from the first time that you walk into the office to your deposition to even trial if you're going to have that same attorney. That doesn't happen here. Also, we're very selective about our cases. We don't take every case that comes in the door. And because of that, we have more of a personal, invested relationship in those cases. We take those cases that we believe in, that we know that we can fight the hardest for, get the best outcome for our clients.